Why do younger men date older women? I'm going to give you 5 reasons why, coming up next. What's good, everyone? Mario here. In this video, what I want to share with you are 5 reasons that younger men go for older women. Something that occurs, but if you were to have to be asked to explain it, you might not be able to come up with 5 great reasons to kind of explain that appeal. You will, however, after this video. But first, let me share with you that if you're not fully satisfied with current dating or your online dating experiences, I invite you to join one or both of my free online academies for dating and online dating. Both of them send out free weekly videos designed to help you level up your dating game. Sign up is super easy, takes seconds, and you can do so by clicking the link in the description or the card for this video. Okay, so let's get to it. 5 reasons why younger men are going for older women. Starting off with number 1, less drama. Okay, so that's not to say that there's no drama involved with dating someone older, but let's make a comparison. 22-year-old female, 45-year-old female. Okay, which one is going to have less drama? Well, everyone is going to have their own drama, but there are going to be some differences in drama. Okay, so the 45-year-old female might have some dramas regarding, I don't know, divorce, children, work, finances. Those can be some concerns that are on her and some drama. But there are going to be some different sort of things that she's overcome versus the 22-year-old or 25-year-old version of herself, where you might have someone who is still working on just handling liquor. All right, and as a guy, how frustrating can drama-filled can your night be when the girl that you're dating can't handle her liquor? Or how about when she can't handle her emotions and is an emotional wreck when she gets going? Or when you're having a fight and the fight could be constructive, but it doesn't go down that route because it turns into a war, chaotic, saying hurtful things, destructive sort of. It's not a good thing, obviously. Drama. Look, I'm not saying that being older makes it better always. But what I am saying is through experience, through age, you tend to figure out a lot of those lessons and you figure out how to conduct yourself in a better way. So these are some big time ways. Liquor, communication, handling stress, handling emotions. These are things that you get better at over time, generally speaking. Okay, so number 1, less drama. Number 2, less investment, less time, less energy, less money involved. This investment for dating someone older is just reduced. Why? I'll tell you why. Because someone in their 40s, they're not the young person in their 20s who is trying to live up to everything that they've seen in the movies, on TV, or that they've seen other people go through that they're like, "Oh my God, I want to do that. I want a guy to take me out on expensive dates and have expensive meals. I want a lobster. I want a hot air balloon ride." You know what? There's nothing wrong with going down that route. But a woman who is 40 and up, say 45, she's had plenty of dates. She's had plenty of expensive dinners. She's had some real, some really elaborate and expensively planned dates. She's had those. And you know what? It hasn't been like the formula for a meaningful relationship, for even a sexual relationship, or for a committed relationship, or just any sort of successful connection. She knows that's not the path to it, though those are nice experiences, nothing wrong with that. An older woman will be going after the big picture, which might be just want someone who I can really connect with. Or she might know that she really just cares really a lot about the ability to have real meaningful conversations. Or it might just be as simple as sexual compatibility and chemistry and that sort of relationship. But a woman who is older, she's not going to have to make a younger man jump through all these hoops. She's going to know what's more important. So if he doesn't want to, say, go down the route of all those expensive dates and dinners, oftentimes that process can be removed or streamlined or simplified because she's just as happy with a lesser expensive meal or even a home cooked meal. To her, it might be oftentimes more important just that they have great conversation over that meal rather than the cost of that meal. Something to consider, okay? Number 3, there's greater transparency involved with older women. Okay, so they're going to be more comfortable stating their intentions. I'm looking for a relationship. I'm looking for a husband. I'm looking for someone who is going to be my travel and life partner. I don't need you to be the father to my kids. I've got one of those, or I'm handling that. But I don't need you. A woman who is older, knows what she's about much more. All right, not to say you can't have it figured out at 22, but when you're say 45, the odds are that you can have better answers to who you are, what you're about, what's important to you, what are you pursuing, what are you seeking. You're going to have greater transparency toward yourself, and then also that you're able to share with others about what you want, what you expect of them. So there's less for men to figure out. All right, so a guy can be like, "Well, okay, she wants to date me like the father to her kids, or she's not expecting me to get married within a year, or she's not expecting anything more than just a sexual relationship." As long as like she's saying those things, the guy is appreciating that transparency. All right, number four, kind of following up with a transparency issue, is greater sexual confidence. All right, so for a woman who's say 45 versus 22, there's a world of difference because there's a lot of life experience, a lot of sexual experience, and a lot of growth just mentally about what's important, what's not. You've seen people die, you've seen relationships fizzle, you've seen them grow, you've got all sorts of experience of what has worked, what doesn't, and what you like and what you don't like. With dating an older woman, a younger man can benefit from that because she's going to be much more confident sexually, and that is so appealing. Obviously, I don't really need to kind of sell you on that, but it just can be refreshing because oftentimes when you deal with a younger woman, um, she's oftentimes it's a process where you are growing into being comfortable or growing into understanding who you are and what you like and what you don't like. And that's not to say that, like you're a perfect person by the age of 45 as far as figuring out, but you're further along. You're further along. And some people go down that route faster than others, but 45 to 22, generally speaking, I can tell you that there's going to be a big difference as far as confidence because of the experience about the experience, and that confidence in knowing, like, hey, I'm okay with saying this out loud. I'm not scared to say it. Just it's something that obviously men will appreciate. Number five, many basic concerns are removed or eliminated. All right, so you're probably thinking, like, what are you talking about? Many basic concerns. Well, for a younger man dating an older woman, there can be some concerns that are just altogether off the table. She might have told him that, I don't want to get married. He's like, oh, cool. She might be telling him, hey, we're just going to keep this to a sexual relationship. Don't get your feelings involved. And a guy can be like, oh, okay, so he doesn't have to worry about his feelings, her feelings. It's just, like there's so many with dating an older woman, there are things that could be taken off the table. She might even say that I don't want kids, so I'm on birth control. I don't want to have kids, so that's not going to be a concern. Or she might even say that, hey, I can't have kids. Now, I'm not saying that that's what every guy wants, but what I'm giving you an example of is these are when concerns are being removed. Like that's a concern for guys. Like, what like every time you have sex with somebody, you kind of have to ask yourself, like, what if they get pregnant? Well, what if she didn't want to get pregnant, or couldn't get pregnant, or you knew she didn't want to keep it, or she wasn't looking to get pregnant, or she wasn't looking for a relationship, or she wasn't looking to get married. Like when you kind of have this older woman, like some of your concerns are just removed because like she might tell you, like, hey, we don't have to do this whole expensive dating stuff. Like, you come over, we hang out, I enjoy your company, or it's just sexual, or like, hey, I really just like what we are together. So it doesn't have to be over an expensive meal or a big grand date. Just spending time is the biggest thing. How about we go do this? And so many of these basic concerns that guys have, money is a big one. Commitment is another big one. Consequences, a lot of these concerns are removed. So that is something that is just so appealing. Even the expectation of monogamy. Like she might have a frank discussion with you and just say, "Hey, um, we are X. This is our simple relationship, and I do what I do on my time. You do what you do on your time. When we're together, so." Dating an older woman can be a very different dynamic for younger men. What I want you to understand through these five sort of appeals for younger men to date older women is that it's not to say that anything is better or worse, but they're different. And a lot of younger men appreciate the different experience of an older woman. And there's a lot of ways that you can also appreciate the experience of dating a younger woman. It's just a different experience. Nothing wrong. You might want to say something is better or worse, but I would just say it's different. And it's all about really what's for you. What's for you, what's not for you. Really something that you have to figure out. Now, if you have other things that you would like to kind of comment and suggest regarding why younger men are appealing to wanting to date these older women, throw them in the comments. I'd love to know what you all have to say about this topic and anything else you want to share. Share that with myself and others who are going to read your comment as well. As always, you all take care until the next video. Thanks for watching. If you appreciated the content from this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And male or female, if you're not satisfied with your dating or online dating experience, I invite you to join one or both of our free academies. We have Get Game Group Academy and Get Game Group Online Dating Academy, both of which send out free weekly videos designed to help you up your game.